Hey, welcome back. Are you traveling this summer? Raquel Greer Gordian of Greer Image Consulting, so cute, is here to help us unpack some chic looks for just a full week away in just a carry-on piece of luggage, which is impossible for me to do, Raquel. So I'm really looking for some tips here today.
Yeah, well, and it's so much more convenient, you know what I mean? You don't have to wait for your luggage after you get off the airplane.
Check the air tag, did it arrive with me?
Yes. And you just want to be on vacation, yes.
I like that a lot. Okay, statements and statement pieces, that's kind of your first point here.
Yes, so when you are packing for a trip, it's basically a mini version of what you have in your closet. So you want the mix of staples and statement pieces. The reason for that is because staples you're going to be able to go back to over and over again on the trip. And if you're just packing in a carry-on, you need those pieces that you can use over and over again. But you also want to feel really excited about what you're wearing on the trip. And so staples are going to come in because you need them across the board. And then the statement pieces are really going to make you excited about what you have on.
Okay, that's a good point. So talk to me about some staples that we might be looking to put into our luggage, just wherever we happen to be going.
Yes. So for that, definitely the denim shorts. So I was kind of doing, a beachy trip, something in the summer that, maybe you're walking around, maybe you're going to dinner, but then you have a little bit more casual occasions during the day, which generally tends to be how it goes on vacation. So denim shorts, this is going to be a go-to in the summertime. You could wear this to the beach. You could wear this when you're walking around town. And then of course, denim goes with everything. And so then we also have the wide leg jeans. Yeah. So this is such a fun, I love the wide leg jeans because this is a fun retro little cut for summer. And again, the nice thing about denim too is it's not really going to wrinkle. So in a carry-on, you have to think about how many pieces you're going to pack and then how you're going to pack them.
That's
so
a good
both
point.
of these easy staples, and then we have a little bit dressier piece as well. So I have the slip skirt, but it is in black. So again, that's going to be a staple piece, but that's going to go with some of your more statement pieces over here as well. So you can kind of mix up some of these patterns, a graphic tee, but then you're still going to have these to lean on.
Okay. And I like the idea of there's air conditioning, or we went to Maine and it was colder than I thought it was going to be. So having both a pair of shorts and a pair of jeans to go along for the ride seems to make a lot of sense. Okay, Talk to me about pieces that we would choose specifically.
Yes, so for packing, if you were going to have a bag that you were going to check, you can style everything by outfit. So choose a top, choose a pants, choose shoes. But if you're going to pack in a carry-on, you have to reuse all of these different pieces. So you're going to choose piece by piece. So this is going to go back to the statement and staples. So you're going to start with these, but don't think about the outfits overall. Wait till you choose everything that you're packing and then see how everything fits together. But when you go into your closet, you're just going to say, okay, denim shorts, next jeans, next skirt, next basic tee. So you're going to go by all those, and then in the end, you will figure out how it fits together.
Gotcha. And you're kind of doing one by one, ticking off the most basic boxes of stuff you're going to wear. And then saying, okay, how does it all come together?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So you're going to have the basics. Yeah, I would choose those first. And then some of these little bit more pattern pieces or bright colors, then you can add them in. But again, you're also thinking individually about the pieces.
Well, then accessorizing is a little bit easier because it doesn't take up so much space.
Yes.
We're talking about. That's a really good way to define each outfit without using up so much space in your luggage.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So accessories, and I just brought necklaces here because then you can really see them against what I have here. But yeah, accessories, exactly as you said, you can just throw them all in one Ziploc bag. And that gives you a lot of variety in the same way that those few statement pieces that you have will give you variety. The accessories, again, won't take up space, but putting that on a t-shirt versus a dress, layering the necklaces up, that's really going to give you interest in your outfit and really make you excited for the trip.
And how about the hat?
And the hat too, yes. Yeah. And I had this specifically because something that we've talked about here a lot is linking. So with a black skirt, you don't always want to throw on black just as kind of a band-aid piece. You want to link it to other black in what you're wearing. So in the hat, I have like this little band on here. So a hat is a perfect accessory for the summertime. And then if you do have kind of a black basic on the bottom, if you incorporate there, if you have incorporate, black in a necklace or something like that, you can tie that in.
Well, and it gets you away from having to mess too much with your hair.
Yes,
especially if this is a beach getaway, that is a really good point. Okay, so how about daytime versus nighttime?
Yes, so you also want to think about pieces. So you pull out everything and then you want to really kind of open your mind up styling wise of how you could wear things in ways that you've maybe never worn them before. So typically, maybe in Austin, I may wear this, and then even, on the vacation, I might do this with the belt, with the boots, out to dinner. So the more dressier occasion on the first day, and then on the second day, I could always throw this over a bathing suit and make it into a cover-up. So you do the dressier thing and then the more casual on the second day. So it's really repurposing and kind of trying to think about things in a different way than you typically would at home. Same with a skirt like this. I might wear it out to dinner on the trip, but then the next day you could throw this on with a little t-shirt for a day look. So you have...
Throw a retro sneaker in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And I want to just point out your choice of shoes because 3 shoes is about all you can get on a carry-on.
Yes.
And I like the way that you've picked these 3. So talk to me about your thought process here.
Yes, so you're always going to wear the heaviest shoes on the plane. And then if you wanted to have, also like probably the heavier item you might wear on the plane. So you might wear your jeans.
It's cold on the plane anyway.
Well, that is true. Yes. So you would have those two as well, but this gives you a good variety. That's the main thing that you want. You want the day piece, you want the dressier, and then also, I wear boots in the summer because I'm totally a Texas girl. So I would bring those along too if I want to wear those in the evening as well with like a dress or something.
Any last minute tips? Just we're at the end of our time here.
Well, I would just say, have fun with it. Don't, the basics are there because you need to pack the things that are easy go-tos, but also think about what's going to make you really excited to be on your trip and pull those pieces out. And you're going to
take a lot of pictures there.
Yes.
So, pick the things that you think are fun, and then you can make outfits out of them later. I like these ideas a lot, Raquel. Thank you.
Thanks, Rosie.
Appreciate it. Okay, DM Raquel on Instagram for more information on her client services at Raquel Greer Gordian. And check out our website, greerimageconsulting.com for more.